Neighborhood of Music says, IRL.
Hey, hi, hello, everybody. Welcome in. My name is Music Man. I am your friendly neighborhood bard, and we are currently live on both Twitch and YouTube. So that's an exciting thing. I'm going to be pretty excited about that because I want to make sure that everything works with the IRL setup for it. YouTube is kind of a pain in the butt, but I think once I figure out a system on how to get it up and going, I think we'll be good. So anyways, how is everybody doing today? We are doing some cooking stuff today. So that is something I'm kind of excited about. The very first thing that we are going to be making is it's a garlic Parmesan chicken crockpot recipe. So it will take some time to make, which is perfectly fine. I've got everything I need for it already. So the very first thing that I need to do is I need to get my excuse me, my water moving. But how is everybody doing today? And any big plans for Mother's Day or anything like that? I did Mother's Day with Mom yesterday, and she told me that I didn't have to come up today. So, and I had planned on doing this anyways, but I was planning on doing it later after. So it actually kind of worked out. Let's go ahead and get the water going. I have everything I need for this. I've got some protein macaroni. We got a block of cream cheese here. 2 things of shredded rotisserie chicken from Aldi because I'm an idiot and I forgot to put out my chicken yesterday to defrost. Otherwise, we would have made it entirely from scratch. But that's okay. So let's go ahead and get this started here. Let me go ahead and grab a bowl. Put that up there because I'm going to use those. So we're going to go ahead and start off with our chicken right here. But what's everybody else up to? Anything fun or anything fun? And what I'm kind of thinking is I have 3 things on the docket today to cook. We're getting the longest cooking one done first because it's just a crock pot recipe. So what I'm going to do is, and then we're going to be making some. We're going to meal prep some egg sandwiches for breakfast. This is going to be like a lunch dinner time, and then to finish things out, we're going to make adult Lunchables, which will be super easy, but super fun. I'm excited. So I need 2 of these containers right here of this chicken. So today's stream might be a little bit longer. I don't know for sure entirely, to be honest. So let's go ahead and do that here. And let's check on this. It's already seasoned, so I shouldn't have to season this chicken. But we'll see. Let's see. How well seasoned is this? This bowl is not big enough either. It could use a little more seasoning. Let me grab one of these. These are... I have a little bit of a mess over here. I just haven't had the time really to do anything with this. But we're going to grab a bigger bowl so that way I can season this a little bit easier. Oh, my webcam stopped there. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, it does have a little bit of a peppery aftertaste, but it doesn't really have an in-your-face seasoning to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the chicken into this giant bowl right here. And we're going to go ahead and break it up because it's probably been in that package for a couple days. So we're going to break it up, make sure it's nicely shredded and everything. We're making a mess. Yeah. Alexa, resume my music. But yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking for today. And even if nobody tunes in, that means I'm still trying to make myself a little bit healthier. I probably could have shrunk the recipe a little bit, but that's okay. Basically what I'm doing right now is I'm shredding the chicken. Alright. Start to combine. Alright. But yeah, right now we're just shredding the chicken. It's already shredded, but they didn't do a very good job of shredding it, as you can see here. So I want to shred it just a little bit more. And we're also going to add some blackened seasoning to this. Some of the St. Elmo's. Because I think it'll be really good. I haven't actually opened this yet. Ooh, that smells really good. Water's not quite boiling yet. Add some of that in there and just give it a good old-fashioned mix. We might add a little bit of salt and pepper to it as well. So, yeah, just giving it a good old-fashioned mix here. But what's everybody else got planned? Did you do anything fun for Mother's Day? Oh my God. The seasoning is really good. We're gonna add just a little bit of salt though. To it. There we go. Alright, and then we just add it to our crock pot. There's the chicken right there. And we just dump it right in. Instead of 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds, this is about 2 pounds of chicken. Right here. It smells really good. It smells really, really good. Alright, so next, let me get this off the iPad. Up next, the recipe calls for an entire bottle of Parmesan garlic sauce. So I have the B-Dubs one because there's only 1 gram of sugar in the entire... There's only about 12 grams of sugar in the entire bottle. So, what we'll do is we're going to dump the entire bottle in. As soon as I get this annoying wrapper off. But what's everybody else got planned? That is good stuff. All right, then it looks like we just dump the entire thing in there. Ooh, I am so excited for this. It's gonna be. Is this gonna be healthy? Probably not. More than likely not. Is it gonna taste good? Oh, hell yes. All right, and then it says I need to grab some milk. Which I am using Fairlife milk because it's a little bit healthier. I've grown over the years into a habit of smelling my milk before I... Alexa, set volume to 4. Alexa, set volume to 4. Alexa, set volume to 2. Alexa, set volume to 3. Alexa, set volume to 4. Alexa, set volume to 5. There, that's good. Sorry about that. It was driving me nuts. It was a little loud. I felt like it was getting drowned out. All right, so then you just give it a good shake. pour about half of it in. And then the little bit of milk you have left, you give it another shake so you can get the rest of the stuff that's on the sides out of there. Just make sure you give it a good shake. There we go. Yeah, Spotify, I get it. Thought it was on Amazon Music, but I guess not. All right, there we go. Your bottle is completely emptied and used. And it's already looking pretty good. All right. So up next is the cream cheese. So it says in here, add cream cheese and Parmesan cheese to Crockpot. Stir to combine and cover chicken with sauce. Okay. So it does say I need to cube the cream cheese. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut these real quick. We're actually going through this. This has actually been pretty easy to. All right, there we go. Let me cut this up here.
And you can consider this your formal invitation to join us. Catch the show every Friday here on Spotify, or look for our previous uploads right now. Advertising on Spotify is easy.
Oh my God, these ads are ridiculous.
Pick the background music, then let us create your ad for free.
There we go. Put that in.
Spotify.com.
There we go, and there we go. Is the water boiling yet? Nope, not yet. Probably could have put a lid on it, but that's okay. All right, there's that, and that there. Let me go ahead and wash my hands real quick to get the cream cheese off. Just so I'm not sticking to everything. And I need to add the Parmesan cheese to that as well, the grated Parmesan, which I was lazy and I didn't do fresh. I bought bagged. All right, right here. That's Italian. There's the Parmesan. It kind of got pushed to the back a little bit when I bought groceries yesterday. Okay, so it says I need a 1/4 cup grated or shredded Parmesan cheese. But the thing is, you don't measure cheese for things like this. You put it into your heart's content. So I'm putting the whole frickin' bag in there. All right, and then I just need a spoon to mix it all around. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the low. Get this all nice and mixed in here. Oh my God, it smells so good already. Oh my God, that smells so good. I'm so excited for this already. By the way, I got this recipe from my dear friend C Vanilla. If I have a modern chat, can I get a shout out for CP, please? She doesn't stream. She hasn't been streaming any recently, but she's still amazing and just an all-around amazing person. All right, so here's what we've got so far. It's already looking really good. And it hasn't even started cooking yet. Yes, the chicken's already cooked, I know. It'll just speed up the cook time a little bit. It'll stay pretty, yeah. Where's my thing? Back here. So there's that. All right, then the only thing that it... So do you put the... Oh, I don't need to have my water boiling yet. We can do that later. Because you don't put the pasta in until it's ready, till this part is done. I'm so excited for this. Like, y'all, you have no idea. I'm actually really hungry right now, too. What did I have? I had a McMuffin for brunch, and that's it today. Put that there. That chicken is really good. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth the little extra money I paid to buy it pre-shredded. Saved me a lot of time later. Okay, so next. Let me move you all back here so that way I can actually... Oh, and Greenie, what you checked in 17 sessions so far? What happened when you pressed the button? All you plugged in a USB the right way the first time? Nice. Very nice. Move this over here, get out of the way. So, up next, as soon as I find what I did with my skillet, I should do it. Was I going to use this? No, I wasn't going to use a skillet today. I completely forgot how I was going to cook the stuff. So I do want this. It could use to finish drying because I washed it right before stream. Phyllis, stay on me, please. Thank you. Because I kind of figured we would do the cooking stuff and then oh, hang on. Alexa, set a timer for 3 hours.
3-hour timer started.
Kind of figured we would do the cooking stuff, and then if we have time, we'd do a little bit of Stardew in there. This is what I'm kind of thinking. And if I'm still feeling okay after everything's all cooked up, maybe we'll go out to one of the parks. I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of winging it today. I need a whisk. Definitely need a whisk. That part was really easy. What I'm going to do though is I'm actually, because I got those plugs used, I'm going to go ahead and move this over. To here. So that way I can plug it in over here. I only have so many outlets for things. Alrighty. So let me go grab the eggs because we're gonna use several. I also need to get the oven started for the bacon. Alright. Which ones are the... Okay, so these ones are the ones I recently bought. And I'm gonna have that as well. Because it sounds good. We're going to use about 12 eggs for this. And I grabbed myself a 7-Up as well. Been trying to do better about not doing caffeine. Yeah. So, y'all, what's your go-to? Like, if you're doing meal prep for the week, what's your go-to? Drop it down in the comments down below it. And let me know, like, is it shredded chicken? Do you do wraps? Do you do, like, Lunchables? What do you do? There we go. Oh, come on. Come on. No shell, please. That's annoying. It didn't put any shell in the thing, but it decided it didn't want to release. Hate it when that happens. Come on. Please. There you go. Sometimes it leaves like this little membrane thing. Kind of gets on my nerves a little bit. There we go. Alrighty. I really need to set up a second camera in here so you can actually see what my hands are doing. Oh, really? Another one? That's what I get for buying cheap eggs. I was at Aldi today and eggs were down to $1.46. So I picked up a couple dozen to use. I lost track of how many eggs. That's alright. There we go. That a shot? No, it wasn't. Thought it was for a second, but it wasn't. By the way, do you all like seeing different kind of cooking content, or like what when you come into my channel, what do you expect to see? Because like I know I'm the neighborhood of music and I need to be doing more music things. My brain has been not exactly the most cooperative in that endeavor. Or I should say ADHD. Because there some days I'm perfectly fine, I can focus, yada yada yada, but most days my brain's like, no, this is boring, you're not doing this, go find something else. Like, fine. Even though I am medicated, it's still pretty annoying. All right, we're gonna do 2 more. Actually, no, that should be enough. There's about 14 eggs in there right now, 15, 16, somewhere in there. I lost count. I also need to start the oven for that. We'll do 350. Let me get the iPad out of the way. Then we just put that in there. And we just let that run for a while. All right, get that out of there. By the way, if you're over on Twitch, I do have a channel, Point Redemption, where I will give one of these to my dear Floof. Because I guarantee you if I shake this, she's gonna pop up. Yep. You silly girl. Silly girl. Like, I just saw her head pop up on my bed looking at me like, really? Really, you're gonna do this? Yes. Yes, I am. All right, I'm gonna add some salt to this as well. And a little bit of pepper. Because I like salt and pepper with my eggs. That could have been bad. And then we're gonna pour the eggs into this. We'll probably get a cup. We'll probably do a couple rounds of this.
Two-thirds report feeling anxious, and more than half cite financial stress. Having a licensed therapist with you.
Let me get rid of this knife. I don't like it.
BetterHelp makes it easy. Sign up now and get 2%
That was weird. Yeah, we're just gonna let that go for a little bit. And I'm also going to grab, where is it? Right here. That won't be until later. We'll move that out of the way. This bread can be put over here. Because I haven't decided yet, we might do something with that bread too. I do see some peaks starting to happen over there. Let's grab some aluminum. Do this here, so we can catch some of that grease. And I think it's sitting right here. There we go. What I have is actually a lifted pan to put the bacon on, so when we bake it, the grease will fall down in there, and we can reuse that grease for like eggs or something like that. And it'll also help the bacon cook a little bit quicker. If I can get it out of there. Alright, I think that's good. Let's see, do we have peaks? No. We'll have that going at a higher speed to, because I want the eggs to have peaks before I pour them. Ow. Alright. Ooh, you can... And this is maple flavored bacon, by the way, so it's going to be really good. Ooh, you can smell that maple. Ooh, it smells really good. Then we just lay it across like so. And we'll probably get a couple rounds of bacon in the oven too. There we go. Still gotta... Oh yeah, now we've got some peaks happening. Now, one thing that I do want to do though with the eggs, to make them go a little bit further, is I have some Kroger Carb Master milk, so that will add some extra protein and add just a little, and make it just a little bit creamier. I'm not going to add a whole lot. That should be enough. Get it nice and mixed in there. And oh shit, that's the vanilla. I meant to grab. Oh well, it'll sweeten up the eggs a little bit. Ooh, I forgot to add something. I realized that I forgot to add these to the Crockpot. The recipe didn't call for them, but I think it'll be really good once they're nice and cooked down and everything. Mix those all in there, nice and nice like. I think the tomatoes will cook down real nicely in there. They're cherry tomatoes. Can't believe I forgot to grab those. That should be good enough there. Let that sit and drip for just a little bit. Alexa, how long should I bake bacon for?
For crispy bacon, bake it at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on thickness. Lay the strips on a parchment-lined baking sheet and flip them halfway through for even cooking. Are you baking anything else with the bacon, or just timing it for later?
Just figuring things out.
I'm not sure what you'd like me to take out. How can I help?
I said figuring, not take me.
I'm still not quite sure what you're looking for. Could you tell me more about what you need help with?
Nope, go take a nap.
Ah, got it. Enjoy your nap, Music Man. Sweet dreams.
Okay. There we go. There we go. Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes.
10-minute timer started.
All right, let me grab another pan. This should set real nicely on those. I didn't put the second drawer in. That might be a little small. Do I have any other pans that I could set this on? I could set it on this. No, I can't. That's fine. I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. Alright, I don't need this now. But what's everybody else up to? It's going real well. We've got the first part of the Crockpot meal in the Crockpot. Here, I'll show you. That's a little hot. Ow. So, there it is. That's the chicken parm. Ow, son of a biscuit. That hurt. Note this out. Crockpots are hot when they're running. It only got me a little bit. But yeah, it's chicken parm. I added some tomatoes to it. So now we're doing the breakfast sandwiches. So I'm just pouring the eggs now for the sandwich mitt. For the eggs, is what we're going to do is we're going to actually bake them. We'll probably get a couple of them out of this. Oh, crap. Yeah, I went a little overboard. That's okay. There we go. So, there's the eggs that I need to put into the oven. We already got bacon in the oven right now. And I should be able to pull them out at the same time. I'm hoping. Because I got a whole nother thing of bacon. This is maple bacon, by the way. And let me know how everything sounds. Like, does everything sound okay, look okay, etc., etc.? Because I can't see anything on my side right now. Alright. So what I can do now is I have all these bagels here. These are protein bagels. This is the Aldi brand. I got the Thomas because it was on sale, and another thing of the Aldi brand. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bag each one. I'm going to keep them separate because I found if you keep the egg and the bacon and the sausage and everything together, like you can keep all your proteins together, but if you keep your bagels with them, the bagels will get soggy if they're in the fridge. In the freezer, it's not that big of a deal, but when you put them in the fridge, they get very soggy and it's annoying. So I'm just going to break them apart and bag them. And I only have so much space I can work with too. So I did though picked up a bag of these to go with the pasta tonight. So I'm just gonna get those out of the way. Oh, excuse me. This is what happens when I drink pop. So, but yeah, this is the easiest, or at least the way that I've done it for years, it is the easiest way. Ella Fitz, she's got a gorgeous voice. But what are you up to, Ashley? How's your Mother's Day going? I called my mom earlier today, and she was on her way up to the camper. So, well, we're gonna be at this stream for a little while. So I don't know if I'll make it up there tonight or not. She said I didn't have to come. So I don't know if she was planning on taking her cat up there with her. She had talked about it. I'm not sure if she will, though, to be honest. Alright, there we go. And I've actually found that if I keep the bagels in one bag, I found that they're more likely to be forgotten. So I found if I individually bag them, it makes it easier just to grab and go. This one has like nothing. Oh, Ashley, thank you for the 200 biddies. That means I owe you 2 tablespoons of hot sauce. Yay. Yeah, I've got, I don't know if you can read it or not, but it's written up there on the door. Yay. That's a good way to break some time. Where is my hot sauce? Is the question. I think I put it down in here. Yeah, I did. But thank you for the 200 biddies. Actually, you know what? I should have put a little bit of this into the eggs. That's okay. I owe you 2 tablespoons. That's a half a tablespoon. Where's my full tablespoon? Is it in the washer? Yes, it is. It's right here. Let's check on these real quick. Ooh, those are coming along real nicely. Smells good. Alrighty. Let's do this, I guess. Alright, so... And this is the Aldi brand hot sauce, by the way. There it is. So, round 1, 3, 2, 1. That made a mess. That made a mess. Whew, good thing it tastes good. Okay, so that one wasn't bad. All right, and there's number 2. 3, 2, 1. Ah. Ah. Blah, blah. I like the taste of it, but not all at once.
A better health ad.
Ooh.
May is Mental Health Awareness Month. A reminder that you don't have to.
Blah, blah, blah.
Many Americans are struggling. Parents report feeling anxious, and more than half cite financial stress. Having a license.
But yeah, folks, 100 biddies will get you 1 tablespoon of hot sauce. 500 biddies, I will sing a song with this in my mouth. So, if you want to make me do funny things, there you go. Ooh, they smell really good, but they're not done and quite yet. That water's still warm. That'll be warm for a while. Alexa, stop. Whew. That helped. That actually did help. I was expecting it to make it worse. But yeah, what's everybody up to for Mother's Day that's hanging around? That smells really, really good. Not ready to pull that out yet, though. But the trick is for doing breakfast sandwiches, if you're heating up everything all at once, par-bake the bacon. Don't cook it entirely unless you like it like super crispy. Because when you reheat it, it'll dry out the bacon otherwise. La, 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 la. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I got a little bit of hot sauce on my shirt. Glad it's red. That smells so good. All right, there we go. Put that together like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Monday through Friday. I usually don't account for the weekends because I don't know what I'm doing on the weekends usually. But we still got 5 more bagels as well. I might actually have that with dinner. I don't know. Excuse me. Those are coming along real nicely. Eggs are not quite done yet, but the bacon might be ready to be pulled out. Speaking of May, I have an R2D. I know it's Christmas themed. Mom gave it to me, but it still works really well. Let's go ahead, especially since we got the new Mandalorian movie that came out. I haven't heard anything about it yet, though. Hopefully, it's good. Okay, so yeah, those are about perfect right there. Yeah, those are about perfect for breakfast sandwiches. Actually, no, we're gonna put those back in. Now that I look at them a little bit closer for our bacon, it's not quite there yet. Probably 5 more minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes.
5-minute timer started.
All right. This new flavor of 7-Up, the Mandarin Orange, is really good, by the way. All right, here we go. Get that put away. Do I want to make the rest of this? Kind of. I think we'll make it on the. We'll make those on the stove. I think. Make sure there's... For some reason, whenever I put pans in the dishwasher, they come out with this like white residue on them, and I don't know why. It's not jet dry. It's not my detergent. So let's do that there. So yeah, we'll cook up a couple slices of bacon on the stove as well. And we'll bake a couple eggs as well. So what I'm kind of thinking, I'm kind of improvising at this point. I wasn't expecting to get through the Crockpot stuff as quickly as I did, because we haven't even been live yet, and we've already got the Crockpot on. We'll set that there. So that way if somebody gives another 100 biddies, I'm ready for it this time. I got my hot sauce right there. Like, normally right now I would do some performing, but I don't know how YouTube will react to it. The playlist that's playing right now is a royalty-free playlist. And there's actually been a few songs I really like on there. Like, I really like this song. She's got a gorgeous voice. Who is that anyways? Let's see. How's that coming? Not quite warm yet. But man, it smells so good. Let's observe chat in its natural habitat. In the wilds of Twitch, a curious blue-eyed siren emerges, inquiring about the great meal prep expedition. With a typo corrected in the natural habitat of chat, they bestow a double cheer, signaling approval and excitement for the culinary journey unfolding before them. The ecosystem thrives with positive energy. I love Frosty Tools. If anybody doesn't know what that is, it says it's Bard Bouncer Bot, but it's Frosty Tools that's using it, and it's fantastic. It basically keeps track of what happens in my Twitch chat, and it recaps everything in like I can set the theme. This one, I can't remember what the theme I set was. They didn't have the conductor or the dungeon master like I wanted, but so I set it as something. I don't remember what though. All right, let's go ahead and let's cook up some bacon. It was not quite warm enough yet. That's okay. We'll put a couple slices on here to kind of use and see. Oh yeah, that's looking real good. Okay, bacon's done. I don't think I need this, so I can actually get this out of here. Let's move this over here. Come on, get on there, please. Thank you. So that way I have a place I can set stuff down. Oh yeah, that's ready. There we go. Now the bacon is about perfect. There we go. So we sit that back there so that way they can cool. And the eggs are done as well. There's the eggs. Did I remember to put oil down? I don't think I did, so these may not be very good. Crap. I mean, it is what it is, but still. Yeah, I think I did. That sucks. You get a fork. Yep, I definitely forgot to put oil down. That sucks. which means that I'm probably going to need to cook the rest of the eggs in the skillet. We'll see. It might be okay. They might be okay if I pull them out pretty quickly. That one might not be. Yeah. I'm not so sure on this one. But y'all, what's your go-to for meal prepping? What do you like to do? Yeah, that one didn't quite stick the landing like I wanted. I think putting the milk in helped as well on that. There we go. I'm going to grab a bigger plate for this so I can spread them out a little bit more. 2, 3. Ooh, they smell really good. They have like a little bit of a vanilla-y smell because of the milk. But there they are. I really do need to set up another camera. At one time I had another camera running on this, but it required me to run a camera from a line to my computer in the other room to be able to do, and it was a pain in the butt because I had to run it across the ceiling. Excuse me. All right, the bacon is starting to cook. Yeah, I think I'm going to cook the rest of the eggs in a skillet. Or something. Oh, that one. That bacon's cooking real nicely, though. That's for sure. Yeah, I'm going to turn off the oven because I don't think I'm going to use it again. There we go. All right. So there's all of our eggs, or at least the for the sandwiches. Oh, look at that. Oh, that smells so good. I love cooking bacon. Normally I do it in the oven because it's easier. But I could do it on the stove. It just takes a little bit longer. For me, anyways. Okay, those aren't hot. Yeah, that's the reason why we're not baking anymore. Because I forgot to spray them. And it's a real pain in the butt to get clean. I'm actually gonna put them down in water. Bacon. Actually, the bacon. Nah. Grab this here. Put that down in there, like so. And then you just grab what you need when you're ready for it. For your sandwich, I mean. Or if you just want bacon in the morning, that works too. I'm making a mess. There we go. That's really good bacon. How would you all feel if I started doing early morning breakfast streams? Like, I'm usually up at 5 a.m. during the week. I don't start work until 8. How would y'all feel about doing early morning streams? I got several friends in the UK that aren't able to make my regular streams. So, just kind of thinking out loud on that. Because it would be easier on my UK and Aussie friends. Those are coming along real nicely. I might. There we go. I'm going to put the rest of the bacon, though, into here. Because I don't think I'm going to cook the rest of it up. I know, the humanity of not making up the whole package. But I'm actually going to put these in the freezer. There we go. And we'll go ahead and put these as well into here. Probably 3 will fit in one. We'll let those cool. One. That's coming along real nicely too, actually. Then we just put it in there like so. There we go. Then you just grab what you need as you go. Oh. Sizzling your bacon in a skillet also hits differently. It's even better when you got a grill. Which I have a grill, but I need to clean it. I haven't used it in like 5 years. So just because I need a better place to put it outside. Or I just need to get rid of it. One of the two. I don't know. Kind of still figuring things out on that front. Ooh, it is hot in here though. I'm gonna open up a couple windows so that way we get some air moving. And once we get the things, once we get the breakfast portion done, then we'll move on to doing the Lunchables. Because I do have stuff for that as well. But I need to cook those up too. We'll cook those up in the bacon grease that's right here. I'm gonna say that's done. Excuse me. All right, and then we're just gonna cook the rest of this in the bacon grease. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking. We'll turn this up just a little bit. This smells really, really good, by the way. And are you all interested in seeing the adult Lunchables, or is that something that I should just do by myself? Let me know. Like, are you having a good time? Do you like seeing cooking streams like this, or do you prefer me to go back to Stardew and IRL? Because I kind of do what I want, but I like having input on things. All right, we'll let that cook for just a little bit. What do y'all think? Do you like seeing cooking streams like this? Because what I'm kind of thinking is on Sundays, minus special occasions like when we're down at Disney, of doing meal prep streams. that we make throughout the week. Because what I am planning for this, anyways, is we're probably gonna group it out into 2 separate things, and then we're gonna put the rest into a larger container and freeze it. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Because who wants to eat the same thing 5 days in a row? That's not what meal prepping is. It's like meal prepping is just preparing a whole bunch of food in advance, but you also have to make sure you're satisfied with that too, which is the biggest hurdle for me. But that's just me. Okay. It smells so good. Okay, here we go. That's coming along real nicely. Because it is more eggs, so it's going to take a little bit longer to cook. Alright, I'm going to give this a stir, by the way. Ooh, I took the lid off, and I could just smell the garlic in there. And ooh, I'm so excited. Give that a good stir. Oh, what did Sifi tell me about that she likes to add at the end? Let me check. Shredding up some baby spinach and some grape tomatoes for a little bit of veggies. Oh, I just put in some grape tomato. I just put the grape tomatoes in right away. But she said to add in some baby spinach to it. Okay. I did buy some baby spinach. So we can shred up a little bit of baby spinach and throw in there. I don't know if she means like cook it in the... I'm not sure though she means... Hey, see, if you're hanging around, when you shred your baby spinach, do you cook it directly in there or do you put it in after? Putting it in before kind of feels a little strange to me. But that's just me. All right. Let's do that. Let's get some of this stuff off the bottom of here. Because I let it sit for a little too long, it's sticking to the bottom, which is fine. And all because this pan, it doesn't take much to scrape the egg off. I love this Ninja pan. Let's get some of this off the bottom. There we go. There's that. Oh, that smells so good. I'm so hungry. We're gonna eat a couple slices of bacon that I fried. Mmm. Mmm. That's good shit. And the egg is cooking together pretty well, too. Alright. Take that off the stove, off the burner. Let's get this out of the way. Over here. Checking something real quick. All right. So, I think we're gonna say I need to put that stuff away. Grab one of these so I can keep it all together for the most part, anyways. Put that in there. That right there, and the bagels can stay out because they'll get used. So I just put them all together like so. Containers and all in the big bag. Stick them in the fridge. If you have space, that is. I need to make that too, actually. Maybe we'll do that. Oh, I forgot I had this. Tell y'all what, 500 bits right now, I will drink this. This is ketchup soda. I forgot I had it. So 500 bits right now, I will drink it. I will drink the entire thing live on stream. Get this cleared off right here. Get my cutting board because I'm gonna need it. I need to put that away. That should fit in there. Yeah. We definitely made more than enough for breakfast this week. There we go. Now we're gonna let this cool a little bit before we put it in the fridge though. There it is. Oh, excuse me. All right. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, they're all here. All right. So what I'm doing now, let me go grab the stuff. All right, so here are all the carbs for it. I just don't have enough space. All right, there's all the carbs. So what we have here is we have some entertainment crackers from Kroger, some Parm crisps from Kroger, some Simple Mills gluten-free, which is lower carb, which is great for diabetics. The OG Club crackers, which are the best crackers you could buy. Fight me on that. And Turtles crackers, which are the Aldi equivalent of Goldfish. So let me get this put back here. And to top it all off, I got a lot of meat and a lot of cheese. All right. As you can see here, I've got salami, some deli ham that was marked down, some lacy Swiss cheese, pepperoni. I don't need these for today, and I don't need that either. I just put all the cheeses together apparently. But I have blocks of cheese that I could cut, and some American cheese as well, but American cheese is specifically for breakfast. And cheddar. Now, when I do these, I like to have a good mix of things. How much time is remaining? 2 hours. Okay. And I've only got 5 containers, but we can move into baggies as well. And so to start things off, I bought some cracker cuts of some Gouda cheese. Ooh, that'd be really good on the sandwiches too, actually. Oh, why did they seal the... Oh, easy. All right, so we want some Gouda. Gouda is one of my favorite cheeses. So I'm gonna put that there. I haven't quite figured out how to do these properly. I've done them a couple different times, but every time I've kind of overdone it on things. Let's put that there for now because I don't need it. I need to wipe that down. Apparently, I got egg on the counter. And I didn't realize it. Well, that's okay. Ooh. Get this out of here too. I just need space. There we go. All right, so we're gonna put a little bit of Gouda. We're gonna put some Gouda. Since it's already cut, it's easier to just put it in, each one. And that's gonna drive me nuts if I don't do it exactly the same way. Call it OCD, autism, whatever you want. It's just the way it is. There's that. That is really good cheese, by the way. There we go. I know you can't really see what I'm doing very well right now, but this will work out, trust me. We'll put a few pepperoni in there. We're putting the different meats in together. It's kind of like an adult it's like a charcuterie board, or however you say that. Because I've got more than enough meats and just only 5 containers right now. There we go. All right, so we've got Gouda and pepperoni in there right now. I got some Swiss cheese right here. I'm gonna turn the Crockpot, I think. That'll free up some space. And we'll move this out of the way over here. So that way I can get the... I don't need the crackers yet either, to be honest. So I'm just gonna set them over here. I need more space for doing things like this. I need the cutting board. I don't need the fork anymore. Did I finish? I did. All right. Next up, we're gonna do the Swiss cheese. And how I'm going to do it, as long as it doesn't have the little paper things in between, which I don't think this one does. No, it does not. Grab my knife right here. We're gonna cut them into quarters and then stick them into here with the other cheeses. I should have unstacked them and restacked them, but that's okay. We'll just do that there. Ooh, excuse me. There we go. So far, there's where we're at with these. I'll put those back in. I'll put back in the bag because I'll use them elsewhere. I'm trying not to overload. I'm trying to keep a pretty good balance, to be honest. All right, for the salami, what I'm not going to cut them. I'm going to roll them for each one. Actually, no, we're going to cut them because they're too big. They're unrolling on their own. We're just going to cut them in half, though. We're going to cut them in half. I'm going to fold them to put in here underneath the pepperoni. There we go. And then the ham is the last meat that I got. I was going to pick up some prosciutto, but they were sold out. So we didn't get it. Which happens. I could have sworn I had more meat than just this, but that's okay. I do like a good ham, though. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to unstack these and restack them, so that way they cut evenly. Fold them, put them right there. I could have sworn I had more meat than this. 1 second. Could have sworn I did. Maybe not. I thought I did. I guess not. That's unfortunate. That's for sliders. That's okay. We'll make do. So I guess we're gonna put more pepperoni and ham in there, so we have a good protein mix. There we go. And we'll put a couple more pepperoni in there. And I think this is going to be a tri-meat. It's what I'm kind of leaning towards anyways. How much time is remaining? We still got 2 hours. So we'll cut that in half right there. To put the salami in here. right. And then we'll put that in there. And that in there. We'll put some more pepperoni in there as well. Ooh, I like this song. Alexa, I like this song.
That feature isn't available right now.
Oh, fuck you.
To use your music app to save preferences.
Alright, and then I'll probably turn this into a sandwich later. Probably, anyways. Alrighty. Righty. And then, we just gotta add some cheddar to the mix. For each one. There we go. Put some cheddar in there. And that right there. We'll add a little extra cheddar to that. Sure, why not? All right, and I'll put the rest of this away. So, here's where we're at right now. I know you really can't, because it's tracking my face, you really can't see what I'm doing. Let me see if I can change that. Let's do this here. There we go. Now you can see. Let's see, it's over here. There we go. Now you can see what I'm doing. All right, so next, I'm going to, I just bought these today. These are actually a last minute edition. So for this one right here, our carb is going to be the goldfish, or excuse me, the turtles from Aldi. Really good. Love these things. I've been trying to cut out carbs, but this is one of the things that have been really, really hard to do. Then for this one right here, we're gonna do OG classic style with the entertainment crackers. And then once we get these all set up and everything, we'll, I think we'll jump over to some Stardew. Because we still got 2 hours left on the timer for the pasta. There we go. Hopefully that'll actually shut. These are really good crackers though. I was hoping they were a little smaller. And then for the next one, we're going to use some club crackers. Since they're already in the thing, I'm hoping that they'll just fit, but they won't. That's fine. All right, we're going to do the same thing with this one here as well. I don't know how I feel about these. I'm going to try these separately before I put them in. So the last one, we're going to try these real quick too. But these are 4 cheese parm crisps. Those are really good. I like those. So what we're going to do with those, they're a little strong, so I don't want to do a full thing. So I'm going to stick that in with the cheese over here. They are a little strong, so they may not be right for the Lunchables. So we're gonna do more of the entertainment crackers over here. Possible I might need to move the meat into there and the crackers up here. All right, there we go. Now, let's see how they fit. This one's gonna fit with no problems, I know that. That'll probably be my lunch tomorrow, to be honest. Oh, these may not fit. Might need a... Actually, they are. They might get a little scrunched, but they'll fit. Which is good. Now, the club crackers... will fit as well. Now I just got to figure out how they're going to fit in the fridge. There we go. Adult Lunchables complete. Now I just got to put the other stuff away. Or at least the refrigerated stuff. There we go. And then I just need to clear out some space in here. Let's see. That can go over here. That. I need a bigger fridge. I say this every time and it doesn't make it any less true. Alright, so we're going to stick this into the freezer. Move those right here. Move that up. And then that'll give us enough space to fit the Lunchables. There we go. And that'll be lunch this week. Let me turn this back on. There we go. All right, cool. We still have about 2 hours left before this is ready. So what I'm kind of thinking, I'm going to take a quick break, real quick, so I can run to the bathroom. And these are really good. I need to not eat these, not snack on these. But I'm going to take a quick break so I can run to the bathroom real quick, and when we come back, we're going to jump into some Stardew. For a couple hours, I think. So, BRB.